Hello, Happy New Year. Today is the 3rd of January, and this marks the first day of me working on a new project. The project is entitled Songs for Snare Drum, and it is funded by Arts Council England. This is a direct continuation from a project I worked on throughout 2021 and 2022, also funded by Arts Council England, which culminated in the publication of a number of books, two of which you can see behind me here. The whole idea of these projects is to explore the snare drum as a solo instrument. Throughout the first project, I did a lot of research, I had a lot of mentoring and teaching sessions from some fantastic snare drummers around the world. I composed my own material, I practiced and performed a lot, and I published some of these works that you can see here. Songs for Snare Drum, as I have said, is a direct continuation of that. I will be working on 15 new original pieces. 10 of these I have classed as a march, and 5 of these I have classed as an exploration. I'll deal with those in a moment. I will also work on some accompanying educational material, which will take the form of both instructional or informative videos, as well as some research papers. I will, like the previous project, be recording and performing all of these pieces, and I will be publishing the work at the end of it all. So this is quite a comprehensive project that will take me the entirety of this year to complete. The explorations, as opposed to the marches, are something of a made-up term really, but the idea is to separate conceptually what I am doing compositionally. Marches are quite straightforward, they have a more accessible, a more straightforward structure. The explorations are kind of as they sound, they are much more exploratory. I am trying out different concepts, being a little bit more adventurous with the vocabulary. Both sets of pieces are going to be very difficult because I want to do exactly what I want to do and not be constrained by writing for a particular level. But the explorations are going to be a lot more exploratory, as I have suggested. So there are going to be 10 marches, which will form a publication called Contemporary Marches for Snare Drum. And there will be 5 of these more expansive explorations, which will form a second book of snare drum compositions. The first volume you can see here behind me. This will be volume 2 of that series, subtitled Meditations. And again, they're going to be exploratory in nature, a little bit more adventurous, as I say, compositionally. And crucially, which is a change for me, all of these pieces are going to be accompanied by percussive accompaniment, non-pitched, unpitched. So at the end of my last project, I did a series of duets with marimba and released a book called The Music Box Suite. Whereas these compositions, the 10 marches, they're going to be accompanied by a marching bass drum. And the 5 explorations are going to be accompanied by, I think, 3 auxiliary percussion parts. Something resembling a woodblock or a higher pitched sound, something resembling a marching bass drum or a lower pitched sound, and a third part that I haven't quite decided on yet. But the whole idea is to allow me to explore more of the rhythmic interplay without being bogged down by the harmonics and things that come with more melodic composition. With the Music Box Suite, which was duets for snare drum and marimba, I had to deal with harmonic implications, song structure in a much more classical sense that I'm not used to dealing with, and I had to actually outsource some of that material to the marimba player himself. So by sticking firmly within the unpitched percussion, this time around, I'm in my element. I can explore much more of the rhythmic interplay and not have to worry about the harmonic element, which is not a strength of mine. So that will be quite interesting. These should be quite interesting pieces. So in this short video, it was just to announce this project. A lot of material is going to be coming over the coming months throughout the course of this year. In fact, on my YouTube channel and on my website, I will do some behind the scenes looks at the compositional process, my own practicing, because as I say, these pieces are quite difficult and I'm going to be performing all of these pieces at the end of it. I'm going to be spending this year practicing quite hard. as well. So I will document some of that and talk about my process and things like that as we go. I will be releasing research papers on my website, which will be completely free for everybody to explore. As I say, some educational videos as well to accompany this process. So they will all come in due course. But I just wanted to take this opportunity to wish you all a happy new year and to announce this big project that I'm going to be working on. I'm really grateful to Arts Council England for funding this a second time. It's really fantastic that we have something like that in this country. And to essentially invite you on the journey with me. As I say, I will be publishing a lot of content over the coming months in regards to this project. So I hope you will find it interesting. I'd love to share my thoughts with any of you, so please get in touch if you have any questions, thoughts or ideas for this project. Otherwise, I'll see you over the coming months with a lot more snare drum focused content, as well as some drum kit content as well. So thanks very much, and I'll see you all soon.